Good morning, dear students. Welcome in social science class. Dear students, we have started chapter 23 where we have discussed about the introduction part of the chapter, that is the market and its types. And we have already discussed about the types of markets, wholesale market and retail market. The concept, demand and supply we have already discussed. Now today we are going to start the new concept, that is of weekly markets and chain stores. They both are very important because one is associated with the weaker section of the society and another is associated with the rich section of the society. So here we have, after independence, Indian market has come a long way. They were having the different kinds and different types. Our policies were aimed at reviving our traditional crafts, setting up of and safeguarding Indian industries. Yes, they were waiting for the different activities where the different domestic industries should set up and they can give a maximum profit to the different people of different areas. Hence, in place of cotton as a raw material, the export of cotton cloth was encouraged. And what happened, because India was having a lot of raw material and they were using such raw material after independence, because before independence it was not allowed. They were not allowed to use such raw materials because the Britishers, they were just purchasing those raw material at very cheap prices and selling them in the other markets and international markets at very high prices. Currently, India is exporting garments all over the world. Our fashion industry is also attracting buyers by organizing fashion shows in India and abroad. Buyers are coming to India even from Paris and Milan, the fashion capitals of the world. We can say that. These are the very famous fashion world of fashion industries where the raw material, especially the cotton, is used in different manner, which increasing the employment also and which increasing the profit for the people who are associated with these specific industries. Besides the retail and wholesale market, many markets are also set up on specific days on the week in different parts of many cities and towns. You might be seen in different cities like Delhi and Chandigarh. There are weekly markets, especially uh, started or especially meant for a day, which is also called the Fari or Patari bazaars. The shopkeepers set up shops on the roadside or in an open space for the day and then close them at night. The goods are cheaper. Here are no expenditure is incurred on maintaining permanent shops like rent, electricity, etc. Because these markets are open markets and they don't have such issues related like rent they have to pay or electricity charges they have to pay. For one day they are keeping their market in one place and on another day they are just switching to the new place. People go to such markets as most things of daily use are available at one place and they do not have to go to the different places to buy what they need because they are getting at one place at very cheap prices. Moreover, the customers are free to bargain. Customers are free to do bargaining or reducing the prices of the commodities as well. Do you know marketing is different from advertising, because marketing is something else where a person, it depends on person whether he or she wants to purchase or not, and it depends on the financial conditions of that particular person. But on advertising, they are attracting the customers to purchase the things. Advertising persuades the customers to buy, but marketing is systematic planning to bring the buyer and seller close to buying and selling. Markets keeps changing all the time. The wholesale market is giving way to retail giants like the Reliance Fresh, Big Bazaar, Shoppers Stop, Vishal Megamart, etc. These are the chain stores in one town or another town, one city to another city, and they are very big one. They run chain stores in different cities and they have gained popularity as they but directly from the producers, manufacturers and sell to the customers at reasonable price in a comfortable atmosphere. Yes, it is, because they are providing them a proper place and proper reason to purchase things from specific areas, but especially for the rich one, the labor class or the weaker section, they are not able to purchase such kind of things from these chain stores or from these markets. Most people prefer shops in the neighborhood for their day-to-day requirement, as they can visit them anytime. Moreover, the customer and the shopkeeper know each other well, and the goods are also available on credit. Yes, it is. And so the payment can be made at a later date as per the convenience of the customer. If we are talking about the credit card, mostly the students may not be knowing that what is credit card. Credit cards are also a kind of a debit cards that which we are using in ATM. But these credit cards, without paying, we can purchase the things. Without payment, we can purchase the things from these stores, and in later on, whenever we feel comfortable, then we can pay those payments in different or in odd days. Within 6 months, we have to cover up all the payments from where we are purchasing the things. For that purpose, we are using those credit cards. If we don't have money at the same time, but we can cover up that payment in the next time, or whenever we feel comfortable or we have an amount to pay the payment, then we can pay those payments in different over different odd time as well as odd days. So this was all about markets and democracy. We will continue in the next video. Although we have completed the chapter in live class, but still I'm going to give you these videos because many students were not present in live classes. So this was all about. Thank you.